Hi, my name is Monica. I'm 32 years old and I'm ready to tell my story. When I was growing up, I dealt with really bad self-esteem issues. Feeling like I wasn't pretty. I was real skinny with big chest and I don't know, I just always dealt with insecurities. So as I got older, I used to look for love in a man. Like I just used to want to feel love and want it, Um, when I was 18, I had my first daughter and me and her dad, we didn't work out. He cheated. I was done. Um, so in the midst of that, you know, I had my baby. Yet and still, I still wanted a man. Um, so I got into a relationship like a little bit after having her. It didn't work out. Um, then after that, I got into another relationship. Well, this relationship was kind of different. He was different. He knew about things that I never knew about. I didn't really get a chance to really, get to know him. I ended up getting pregnant with my second daughter. And that was the first time I encountered any type of domestic violence. It got so bad to where I went to the abortion clinic because I figured, hey, if I have an abortion, I can just tell him that I had a miscarriage and go on about my life. Well, when I got to the abortion clinic, my heart wouldn't let me fill them papers out and go through with it. So I prayed to God. I said, I don't know what your plan is, but I'm going to keep my baby. So boom, I killed my daughter. A couple of months after he ended up getting sent to jail for 15 years. I was crying at first because I'm like, man, I was going to be taking care of another kid by myself. But in reality, I would have been taking care of her by myself anyways because of this kind of guy he was. So I've always been a hard worker, had my babies, always went to work because I had children to take care of. So a few years later, I met, well, I used to work with this dude or whatever. And he was, he was funny. Um, and I thought he was cool. Well, we got into a relationship and that was the second narcissist that I came across. It was crazy. But in the beginning, he did tell me, he said something that I should have ran with and went on about my life. He said, "You too good of a woman for me, but I'm going to try to get right for you." That was a red flag right there. I should have been gone, but I didn't. I was with this dude for 2 years. After the relationship, well, no, like in the midst of me leaving, like I dealt with so much. I was just broken, like, I was really hurt. But it's the fact, like, I never gave my time to heal from the previous relationship. So I just was, just I was just getting put in the same, it was like a cycle of getting hurt. So I was single for 6 months. And then this guy that I talked to in high school hit me up. And I'm like, man, I always like me and him we was always cool. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. And sometimes the devil sends people in your life for a distraction. So I ended up having my third daughter. He went to jail. I stayed by his side the whole time, because I was deeply in love with him. I loved him the most out of anybody that I've been with. I waited. Dude hurt me the worst. And in the midst of that, I knew that I had to leave. There is a calling on my life. So when I can't get out the situation, God is going to come and get me. So this past year, last August, I got put into a psych ward. last August was the first time in my life ever snapping. Ever snapping. I never in my life snapped. I was 31 years old. So I used to always hold everything in, cry, pray to God, get in my Bible. I never been an evil person. So, the person that had something to do with me getting put in the psych ward was my best friend. Like, and it crushed my heart so bad. But I ended up making it out by the grace of God. When I got there, they stuck me with stuff. Try to explain to them I never been on any kind of medication. You know, we all have mental breakdowns, and that's what I had. So that was August. Come December, my daughter got caught with a phone. Wasn't even supposed to have a phone. Come to find out, it was some stuff in the phone that would have blew your mind. Me and her end up getting into a fight. Yes, she is 13. And you put your hands on your mama, what's gonna happen? So we got into a fight. I end up getting an ex parte on me. Got an ex parte on me. I'm still going to court for that as I speak. So I decided that she can go ahead and stay with her dad and her grandma, because her coming back to me is only going to be a problem, because as long as I take care of you and as long as you living under my roof, you're going to respect me. Respect is everything to me. So that happened in December. Come the end of March. End of March, a missing report got put on me. I went to church. You know, I was sleeping with the enemy. I went to church. Come to find out, I end up getting sent back to the psych ward because I guess some extra stuff got put in there as far as me being suicidal and mental. I'll never hurt myself. I have a lot to live for. God has always been with me. I never threw out Bible verses or nothing like that, but I've always known that I was a child of God. Like, always. Since I was little, I've always been different. I never followed the crowd. I've always had a mind of my own. So I'm here to say, after everything that I've been through, I've learned self-love and self-respect. And that's why I went through what I went through, because God wanted me to learn self-worth, self-love, and self-respect. Because if you don't respect yourself, nobody is going to respect you. You have to stand up for yourself and your respect. And that's what's wrong with this world. Nobody has respect. It starts at home. Respect starts at home. Love on your kids. Love on your kids, because when them guys leave, guess who's going to be there loving you, wiping your tears, telling you, mommy, everything is going to be okay. Those kids. I've always wanted a son, but now I see why God gave me all girls. He wanted me to learn self-respect, and he wanted me to change the direction that I was going in. Now, I have standards, I have boundaries, and I have self-love, and I have felt so in love with myself. It's like I remember who I was. I'm very strong. A lot of people would never survive what I've been through. But yet, a lot of people have talked about me instead of just sending a quick prayer for me. But you can't ask everybody to pray for you, because some people be praying against you. I have changed my life around. Yeah, I'm a Christian. The things that I once craved, as far as like liquor and weed, I don't even think about those things. God saved my life a couple of times. I have dealt with 3 narcissists, and I got away, and it was only by the grace of God. If I didn't have God in my life, or if I I would have been gone. I would have been gone. I have a purpose. God got me here for a reason. And I'm here to tell the women that's going through domestic violence and low self-esteem or anything like that, you are not alone. You are not alone. I have been there. I have been through my lowest moments. I never vented to anybody because a lot of people, they just talk about you. So I deal with a lot of things privately. But when you tired, you're tired. But don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Open up your heart and let God in. And I promise you, he will come in and move mountains for you. He did it for me. If he did it for me, he'll do it for you. The devil is busy. He is busy. And the devil had me bound. God came and cleared the scene. And I'm on a whole new path. I'm on a whole new path. And I thank God for the journey because I have learned so much. Life is not easy. But as long as you keep going, as long as you hold on to your faith, even if it's a little bit, sometimes that's all you need. It's that little bit of faith. Talk to God. He sees everything. He knows everything. He knows your heart. Fix your heart. Don't be hateful. Even when people done been hateful to you. It's a lot of people that I done gave nothing but love to, but yet they done stabbed me in my back. You know what I did? I prayed for them. Because only hurt people hurt people. I'm not hurt. I'm healing. I'm on a healing journey. And I'm healing. So when the right person do come in my life, I don't bleed on them because they haven't did anything. I just want to encourage people to keep going. No matter how dark it look for you. Keep going. Keep pushing. You're going to make it. Love on your kids. Stop cussing them out. Love on them. These kids need love. The world need love. God sent me in people's life to show them love. And they hurt me. God don't play about his children. He don't play about me. And I don't play about him. And even though I slipped away from God a little bit, he came and snatched me. And I'm back with a clear mind. I don't have no hate in my heart. I'm healing. And healing is ugly because you got to dig back from that first hurt. And you just have to. And healing is a process. It's not something that I'm going to be able to do overnight in a couple of months. It takes years. My heart is shattered. But what don't kill you, it only makes you stronger. It only makes you stronger. And I done pulled myself out of some very dark times because I had God with me. Even when I felt like when I was by myself, that man was still keeping me covered. And I'm just here to say, ladies, stand up for your respect. Respect is everything. Words, they hurt. I don't care what nobody say. Words hurt. And they stick with you. We are queens. And shouldn't get treated none be less. But you have to respect yourself before anybody else respects you. You don't have to show your body on the internet. Or you don't have to. This society is just attention. And it's the wrong attention. You can be fully dressed and somebody will still talk to you. What are we teaching our young girls? To show their body? No, we are the next generation. Gotta wake up. And it took me realizing, Monica, you got 3 daughters that's watching you. I'm not about to stay with somebody just because we have kids together. And I'm not getting treated right. Because what will it look like if my girls grow up and be in a situation, a domestic violence situation or a situation, and I'm trying to tell them something, the first thing they're going to tell me is, well, mama, you stayed with daddy for such and such years, and I wouldn't be able to say anything. I'm setting an example for them, showing them the right way to go. I don't want them going through nothing that I've been through, even though I know they're going to go through something, but I will be right here. I will be right here for them, not judging them, not talking about them, not telling their business to the next person. I'm a good mother, and nobody can ever take that from me. I've been working since the 10th grade, providing for myself, and once I started having kids, I was providing for them. I've always been a giver, always been a giver. If you can help somebody, help them. But the thing about me, I let people use me, is dead. The only person that's going to use me from here on out is God. And he has been using me as a vessel. There's a calling on my life. I just want the ladies to stay strong. I want to let you know that you are beautiful. You are somebody. You are going to make it. But if you don't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? We have to learn how to love ourselves. And that's something that I finally have started doing, was loving on me. Because when you love yourself, you don't tolerate a lot of things. I didn't love myself. I do now, though. I love myself enough to walk away. That's love. And I just want to motivate other women that's in situations to just wake up. Wake up, queens. Wake up. I love y'all.